So I wanted to bring up something that I recently actually learned about.
You're not leading this segment.
For sure I am.
No.
It says Ben. The other day I got a reel of the Savannah Bananas, and I always just scroll past. I'm like, whatever. It's like just globetrotter baseball kind of thing. And I was like, okay, I'll actually just watch what this guy has to say. And I watched this video,
Is
and
it the yellow tux?
instantly,
Jesse? Yeah.
the yellow top hat, instantly hooked, because what I didn't know is that it's not baseball. It's its own game.
It's banana ball.
It's banana ball. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a bunch of guys dancing, doing tricks. But there's 11 specific rules to it that Jesse, he said, what's boring about baseball and how can we change it to make it less boring? And so he's been doing this for like 18 years, but finally, now they're selling out NFL stadiums. So now all in my feed is just Jesse and the banana ball and him on podcasts. And so it's fascinating because I'm like, I really want to go now, because one of the rules is if they hit a foul ball and a fan catches it, it's an out at any time. And then specifically, if it's the last out of the game, a fan catches it, they take that fan, they do the media and press with that fan.
That's awesome.
And they're like, oh, you won the game.
I know they played at the Cincinnati Reds a couple weeks ago or maybe a month ago. And I think they played 2 or 3 nights in a row. And my brother-in-law was going to go. But he said there was I'm going to mess it up. I know it was like an auction thing.
Yeah, lottery.
Yeah.
But I think he said some people had bought tickets like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yep.
Wild.
And the tickets were like, I can't remember. I don't want to spread.
They're expensive.
False.
No, they're not. So
no, I think they're only like $10.
They're $30.
The resale, I thought, though.
So they don't do resale. So
you can't resale?
No. So it's $30 to $60, and then like a VIP on-field pass is like $100. No ticket is more than $125, and he claims that they will never ever raise prices.
That's
awesome.
good.
Because they're only for the fans, and he said this is all for the fans.
I kind of want to go. It'd be so fun.
Yeah, but when you do, I think they said they had 90,000 people this weekend.
Yeah.
It's insane.
They have 3.5 million people on the waiting list for tickets.
Holy
insane.
cow.
Add me to the list.
Crazy. I know. And so
wanna go.
I just signed up.
Insane.
I'm like, that looks so cool. But one of the other cool things about it is they, no matter how many points you score or runs you score in an inning, doesn't matter. You have to score. If you score more runs than the other team, you get 1 point in the inning. And so by the end of the game, I think they go to 9 innings. The 9th inning, if every run counts as a point in the 9th inning. So that's basically prevents blowouts. And so it's like a close game until basically every game is kind of
That's really interesting.
I like
close
that.
game. So they have 10, maybe nine more like specific rules. Like one is at any point, if the pitcher throws the ball and the catcher misses it, you can steal first.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
So just stuff like that where it's just like fun and interesting. And I'm like, wow, that actually would be fun, I feel like.
Dude, they started as a college summer league team. Kind of like the Joes.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, the last thing I'll say is he's very adamant about the pricing being not flexible, being affordable. And so he's like, when you pay the $30, you're only paying $30. Like, we take care of the taxes. There's no fees, no.
Do they go through themselves?
Anything.
Do they sell tickets themselves?
Yeah, they don't use any third party like Ticketmaster or anything. It's all through them.
Dude,
That's
how do
awesome.
they do that? Going to stadiums?
I don't know. But
Wow.
I just think it's a really cool thing. And now every video on my feed is just banana ball and him talking.
Dude.
He's just a smart dude and like a really kind dude.
He was on the Storybrand podcast back in 2019.
Really?
Yeah, that's when I first heard of him, and then I didn't hear about him for a long time. I was like, wait a
wow.
minute, bananas.
That's so cool.
I remember when I was a child, I thought that the Harlem Globetrotters were like the most famous people in the universe.
Dude.
And I thought that it was like NBA, and then above that is the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's where the MVPs
as like a
go.
6-year-old person, I was like, these are the people who are really good at basketball.
Oh, yeah. LeBron James.
LeBron
James.
Well, welcome to Off the Record, episode 6.
This is the 6th one?
The 6th one. Can you believe it? Feels like it's only been 5.
I know. That's crazy.
I feel like it's been a lot more, but I guess not.
Yeah, I feel like I've done this many times.
We're probably closing in on maybe like the 10-hour mark of total podcast runtime.
Yeah, you're right.
Pretty awesome.
It's more time than I've spent doing many things this year.
That's good.
Such as showering.
Well, you don't need a shower when you have the ocean.
That's true. I didn't shower this weekend.
That's crazy.
I did shower. I've showered 4 times since the ocean, though. Since getting home.
That's good.
So I'm
to
clean.
Get all
clean
the
as
sand
a whistle.
off.
Clean as a... Sorry.
So it is episode 6 indeed.
Yeah.
This is the last one before tour.
Oh.
And then next one will be after tour. So hopefully we'll have some good tour stories. Tour talks in September.
Oh, I think we will.
And we'll have good ones today too.
Yeah.
I think.
I plan on big things happening on tour.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I haven't really thought about it that much.
Me neither.
Because we were prepping for the other gig. And I started prepping, but this gig this tour we get like 30, 35 minutes. And so I'm like, wow, we just played a 6-hour gig for this summer outing. And now 30 minutes is going to feel like nothing. Drive.
I've had a lot of people come up to me and they're like, are you nervous for tour? And I'm like, compared to the rest of my life, tour feels like such a breeze.
Yeah.
When it's like all you have to
vacation?
do is go there, play a show, hang out with people.
Especially because we're opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not going to be bringing our whole light rig.
True.
Just a couple lights here and there. And
yeah.
I'm like, for the first time all year, I'm going to have like one goal, which is play a show.
Play a show.
Yeah.
But
boom.
Unless we do the Venmo us and we'll write you a custom song thing again.
Ooh.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, we could do that again.
I could pump out a lot of those now.
I know. That'd be fun.
Get some Splice song starters.
Oh yeah.
Splice song starters. Boom. Pitch correction.
We have so many demos though.
Oh, yeah.
So many demos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think what's happened in the past month since we did our last one.
Nothing.
it's been a blur.
It has been a blur.
A big
my
thing
stuff is in Teledope and Telehope, so I will save mine.
Okay.
a lot of mine is too.
Okay.
But we did have the 6-hour gig to prep for.
We did.
So we learned like a ton of like old songs and new covers and stuff like that.
Dude,
it was
yeah.
really, really fun.
It was fun.
But
Yeah, I think it was either 40 or 50 songs. I think 50 songs we played in one night. We repeated maybe 10. So
yeah.
we played like 60 songs over the course of
it's crazy.
6 hours.
It was fun.
And
Lots of intoxication.
yes.
Yeah, people were going crazy.
People went crazy.
People got up on the speakers and danced.
Dude, somebody came and tried to play drums while you were playing.
Yeah, that was weird.
I still have Adam's speakers. I need to give those back.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I forgot I guess they're 8.
Yeah, because we have a gig this weekend.
Yeah. I should have brought them today.
Yeah.
Except they're at Adolph's house.
Dang it.
Anyway.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
This past weekend, I bought a 65-inch TV, which you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your
but
Teledope?
it's not. This
Okay.
is just a random side story.
Yeah.
But I bought it open box, so it was way cheaper. And then it said, like, in excellent condition, but maybe missing non-essential parts. And so I opened it up, I set it up, and then I'm like, wait, there's no remote control. And so apparently a remote control is not an essential part of a TV, which to be fair, it's not, because you can control everything on the main power button. However, I downloaded an app on my phone that was like a remote control app, and it had a 3-day free trial, and then it was $6.99 a month to have a remote control for your TV.
Can you customize the remote?
Yeah, you can do everything. I mean, it's like crazy. But I can't fathom leasing a remote control on your phone.
Remote.
It was crazy.
Can you just rent to own?
I'll just buy one for, they're literally like $10 on Amazon.
Oh.
But like the app, I'm like, who's paying $7 a month for a...
Yeah.
That was crazy. But
dang.
But I'm stoked.
Did you get the free trial at least?
I actually just got a different app with ads. But it's really annoying.
Go watch an ad.
Because remote has ads?
Yeah, literally like while you're changing stuff on your phone, like using it as a remote, like an ad will pop up and it's so annoying. And then you have to watch like a little trailer before you can click the next thing.
Dude, everything's going to get apps.
It's something like, it's like every 12 button presses or something. So you'll be like turning up the volume and then you have to like wait for an ad on your phone to keep turning it up, which is really funny. Insane. But the TV is awesome. I'm very excited. More on that later.
Great.
And thanks for letting me use your van.
Of course.
I measured everything and it did not fit in my Civic, even though it claimed that it would. And so then I called Ben and I was like, hey, can I come over right now and take your van?
Nice.
Because that box was huge.
Where'd you get it?
Best Buy outlet.
Oh, nice.
But it's a vibe.
That's amazing. Oh, I had an experience this week. I went to the doctor, and in the actual like exam room, whatever, on the wall there's a small TV with ads for medication on the wall. And my doctor was like, I think you should take this medication. And it happened to be the one that was on the advertisement. I'm like, absolutely not.
No,
I'm like,
he's getting Momo.
Definitely not gonna. That's just like wrong. That's so wrong to me.
That's absurd.
That's crazy. So, and I was driving Clara somewhere the other day, and she said something to me. I just totally was zoned out, and I was like, "Sorry, what was that?" I was arguing with my doctor in my head.
Yeah,
that's like, so funny.
It's like I was having a fighting match with my doctor.
That's absurd. I think it's crazy that like I know like some of the main money spent on marketing in the U.S. is medical stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, that's
billions
crazy.
And billions.
Billions.
It's
wild.
Insane. Anyway, we won't get into that. The healthcare system of America.
Well, I guess you did welcome already. So I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, let's move into Telehope and Teledope.
Let us.
Where we share one good thing and one bad thing about what's going on. So who wants to start?
James.
Okay.
Looks like he wants to say something.
My Teledope is I went to Florida and I saw a turtle.
Aww.
And my no, I'm kidding.
My Telenope is it was dead. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I was in Florida this past weekend with my parents, and the turtles will nest at night.
Yes.
As I'm sure you know, but you can't touch them or do anything to them. I did not touch them, so I'm not a felon technically. But then one night I was taking pictures outside because I couldn't see the beach to see if there were turtles coming up. So I'd take pictures with my phone on long exposure and then look at them to see if I could see a turtle. And then sure enough, the last night I take a picture and then I see a giant turtle like on the beach in the picture. I'm like, oh.
No, don't do this.
Well, it looked like
a
this.
giant sea turtle.
It looked like this on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but the turtle itself was probably like that big.
That's crazy.
It's called a loggerhead.
Really?
Yeah. Not like a beer.
Lagerman.
Yeah, Lagerman. No, but, and so we went out and we watched it nest and we saw it like, go like that. It went like, and dug and laid, we don't know if it laid eggs. It did it 3 times.
Probably did.
Though. It did it 3 times. Sometimes they do decoys.
Yeah.
We learned.
That's crazy.
And I do have pictures, and I'll show one because I think I'm editing the podcast, so I have the pictures on me. And so it was really awesome and very cool at the same time.
Very awesome. That sounds awesome and cool.
Dude, it was awesome and cool. But I felt bad. I feel like the turtle got embarrassed because it's like it's trying to lay eggs and we're just kind of watching it.
It's sad.
Can you imagine a human trying to do that?
That's what we'll be doing. Well, not eggs, but in a month or two.
It's just
Nesting on a beach.
Oh, are you gonna keep watching me?
I mean, that's kind of always what the guy does when the
That's true.
Mom.
Just kind of watch like
When a
They're like,
woman's giving
can't
birth,
do anything.
you're like,
Oh.
I mean, yes, you can, but you can yank on its arm.
yikes.
I guess.
That's crazy.
I did really want to touch the turtle though. I was sad I couldn't. And then my Telehope is I was sick for 3.5 weeks in July.
That's crazy.
I know. I had a
Nice.
sinus infection, and before that I had tonsillitis.
It's so sad.
And I was on two different antibiotics during the month. The first part of the month I was on one, and then when I got sick again, they're like, we'll give you this one to help you. So July was not a good month.
It's crazy.
Health-wise.
Nice.
We'll be back.
I hope you feel better.
I do feel better.
I hope you continue to.
Yeah.
In August.
It's August 5th or 4th?
4th.
4th? Okay.
Wait, 5th.
It's the 5th.
It's the
Is it
5th
the 5th?
today.
Holy cow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel good. So, Joe Burrow's playing this week?
Dude.
Oh, yeah. At least
Heck
one
yeah.
drive.
At least one drive?
Maybe two.
Oh, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
So, Telehope, Teledope. Or Teledope, Telenope.
It's good.
Ben?
My teledope is we got to go to the Jude Smith concert,
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
a.k.a. Tyler Jarvis and Adolph. And
Yes.
Noah
I played
Gillis.
guitar for Tyler Jarvis.
And I don't think I'd been to a local show in years, probably, honestly, because we toured last year.
Yeah.
Other than being at our own, but like just going and watching, it's been a long time, and that was just really cool. Jude was very talented.
Dude, he was.
His whole band was really talented, great guys, and
Shout out
just kind of
Micah
hanging out with them
and
was
Cameron.
a lot of fun.
They're awesome.
So thanks for playing the show.
Absolutely.
Dude, yeah.
And
Thanks to James, because Jude was traveling in a Civic. So then they used James's drum set. And it was really funny because I met Jude at the venue early so that I could bring the drum set that Jude was using. And then I was setting up the drum set for Jude. And then the sound guy came up to me and is like, "Who are you?" Because I was setting up the drum set for Jude, but playing guitar for Tyler.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
really funny because he's like, "What do I do with you?"
right,
I'm like, "Well, I'm not in this band,
Yeah.
right,
but I have the drums."
that's fun.
But it was funny.
No problem.
Yeah, they did the whole run with no drums, and they just relied on people in every city for drums. I
Which
think
is kind of cool.
it is kind of cool. But I saw they played in Jacksonville a couple days ago, and they're like, "Oh no, like our drums people canceled.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?" They found drums, but
It's crazy.
um,
Yeah, they're touring in a Civic,
yeah,
which is crazy.
they could fit a break beat in there.
Oh yeah,
I think
don't
they
know.
could.
My telenope is there is a corner of my studio in which my cat Willow
Did she poop?
just uses as her litter box. For
Oh my.
just poop though, no pee.
That's
so-
disgusting.
And so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why. I think it's because any other litter box, she was a feral cat, and so she's very timid. And so I think the other cats we have scare her. So if she's in a litter box, she's scared she'll get terrorized.
Gotcha.
And so she
I would get rid of the cat.
so what I did was clean it every couple days.
that's crazy.
And it's been so much poop in
What
it.
if you blocked the corner?
Well, so what I did was so I put a litter box in the room, which worked for a couple days, and then she got scared again, I guess. So then what I did yesterday was I put a bunch of aluminum foil all over the ground.
Do they hate foil?
The cats hate
Have you ever seen
aluminum
videos
foil.
of them jumping on it?
It's the funniest
It's
thing.
really funny.
You like put them on counters and cats like jump up and go. "Phew."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
So far it's worked. And my next step would be to put just like an enclosed litter box in that corner. But
That's
this has
crazy.
worked so far. So
So sad.
Dude, poop in the corner is disgusting.
It's wild.
Yeah. Just trying to get used to it.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Spray some cologne in the corner.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
dude.
right. But I fortunately have like a carpet cleaner, so I clean the carpet and stuff, so it's like, it's fine. But
Yeah, that's crazy though.
not optimal, but whatever.
Yeah.
I used to poop in the closet.
That's true.
Did you actually?
Yeah,
I remember.
when I was a kid.
That's crazy.
He would run into the closet and
Oh, like in your diaper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
just
No,
I'm like, what the heck?
Poop. Pull my pants.
And I remember I would like go in and be laughing and like open the door. He's like, no. Just like close the door.
What?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's like you knew you needed the privacy, but you didn't know you needed to not poop in your pants kind of
That's so weird.
thing. I know.
That's really funny.
No.
I
It's
love
like you
that.
could have gone into the bathroom
Yeah, I
and pooped in
just
your
got into the
diaper.
bathroom, but nope, I went into the closet.
That's awesome. That's so funny. Well, my Telenope and Teledope are both related to each other. So I guess I'll start with my Telenope, which is my house currently is completely in shambles. Obviously, I'm having a baby in a couple months, and
Yeah.
Obviously.
how my house was set up is my wife and my bedroom was upstairs. We kind of have like a loft. And then I had my studio in one room downstairs and then my wife's office in the other room. And we want to be on the same floor as the baby, obviously. And then it just made more sense. So we moved my bedroom to my studio and my studio to my bedroom. And then we kind of got rid of my wife's office. It's now like in a corner in the living room. And then started on the nursery. But my house is in like complete disarray. So my family helped this weekend move all the big things like our bed and our dressers and all my studio equipment and stuff like that.
Why do babies need a whole room?
You want to teach them to have independence,
Yeah.
but they'll also sleep like in a bassinet in our room.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I want to be on the same floor as a baby.
I just wondered why a baby needs
Well, you
a
don't
whole
you
room.
don't
Or-
you don't
They're so
want them to
small.
be too attached to you that
Yeah.
they can't sleep on their own.
Or I would want the baby upstairs, but I don't want to worry about regulating that temperature
Yeah.
because like our upstairs fluctuates so much. So it's just better.
Also, eventually, it'll become their room as a kid too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But so right now my house is like every room is like 10 micro projects.
Yeah.
And all my hallways are full of like cardboard boxes and it's like I just moved. Like even though I'm still in the same house, it's been like a lot and I'm excited for that project to be done. But so that leads me to my Teledope is initially I wasn't super excited about my studio being moved upstairs, but now that it's all in that space, like I'm really enjoying it. I haven't done anything in it other than
vibes.
I wired everything. But it was in like a big open room and it was like very echoey and I kept putting off doing like sound treatment and stuff. But upstairs doesn't have any right angles because it's like a loft. So like the ceilings all reflect differently. So like the sound in there is really dead, which is great for recording. And then it's my dog's favorite part of our house is upstairs. And so like he's already just like hung out on the window seat while I'm like working and like that's just fun and awesome.
Nice.
He never had like a home in my downstairs studio
Yeah.
where he was like wanted to be other than to be with me. But like upstairs is his favorite part. So
Dude, you could write a
I'm
song
excited.
about him.
yeah, I could.
Yeah, you could.
And so I'm currently, the biggest issue I've found though is it's not aesthetically pleasing yet. Whereas like my downstairs studio had like hardwood floors and just
Yeah.
kind of naturally looked good. So I've been binging TikTok looking at like vibe lights.
Vibe lights.
Um,
Did you get neon signs?
Dude, I could. So I'm trying to, it's kind of fun because I'm reimagining what that space could look like visually just from only lights. And as you both know, one of my most controversial takes is that I love a big light in the room. Like I'm a huge fan of just like the more light, the better, which I know is a controversial take. But for the first time, I'm like, I'm going to try and fully commit to vibe lights upstairs. So this morning I bought it's called a sunset lamp, and it like projects on like a wall or the ceiling or something like that. And it's like just this cool, like it looks like a sunset kind of.
Nice.
Whoa.
And then I bought some other lights for like texture, and like my whole TikTok right now is like people who are way cooler than me showing their house as like a doctor's office with all the lights on, and then showing it with the big light off and all the textured lights.
Whoa.
And so I'm like looking at like the 70s lamp that's like really cool, and like I'm definitely going to go to like a thrift shop and try and find some stuff.
You should look up lighting that stimulates making depressing.
Dude, right, for sure. So that became my Teledope, which is I'm excited about. I feel like, not to over romanticize the creative process, but I feel like there's different songs in different areas of your house, if that makes sense.
Better
like,
music.
And so I'm excited to feel different in a different space.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
But right now my house, like my bedroom feels like an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, I'm not used to sleeping here. This is so peculiar.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to make a great song in your bathroom, probably.
Probably not.
We could try it. We should try it.
Yeah.
But I'm down to candor.
Yeah.
But I will say, there's one set of outlets in my upstairs that's like really weird for some reason. And so I know it because I tried to plug a portable AC unit in, and it wasn't enough power to power it. And I was like, okay, whatever. So then this morning I plugged a lamp into it, and it was enough to power the lamp. But then I walked downstairs, and I'm like, this was like 6 a.m. And so my wife's asleep, but the light was on in the baby's room. And I'm like, what the heck? Why is the light on? And so I'm like flipping the overhead light on and off, and it's just perpetually on. So then I went back upstairs and turned off that light, went back downstairs, and the light was off. And it like the light switch was working normally. So something's wrong with my house wiring with that outlet.
What the heck?
And I have no idea what that is. But now I need to investigate, because that's so weird.
That is weird.
So anyways.
It's really weird.
That is
that was like a long, because I walked downstairs and I'm like, wait, why did Haley turn on that light? And then I was like, wait, Haley's
asleep. Just
asleep.
the light switch flips that too?
No, it's upstairs is like an outlet. And if the light was on, it turned on the light downstairs. It makes no sense, and it kind of scares me.
That is scary.
As to who probably messed up my wiring in my house. But we're just going to pretend it's fine.
I hope your house doesn't burn down.
I'm sure it's fine. But I think that outlet is now off limits.
Dang.
But that was like so peculiar.
That is really odd.
Anyways.
That's pretty
neat. That's my Telenope. Currently moving and feeling good.
No, you're not moving.
Yeah, you're not moving.
Currently moving rooms in my houses and feeling good.
There we go.
Feels like I'm in a new house, but it's crazy.
Dude, those are fun times.
Those are
fun
good.
things going on.
Fun.
Dude, I'd hate to move right now.
Dude,
oh my gosh.
It made me realize like I don't want to actually move for a really long time or ever.
Moving was so frustrating, especially in January.
Yeah. I learned that Clara's family moved when she was 4 weeks old.
Oh my god.
See, at that point it might be, isn't it easy? Like flying.
No, you're just like sleep deprived and stuff.
Yeah, but the baby's just
horrible.
sleeping.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's why they say always travel with a newborn. Like if you're gonna do an international.
Well,
trip,
yeah,
travel with
but
newborn 'cause they don't
moving.
cry. Yeah.
That
feels terrible.
Well, it's their first
Moving
kid.
sounds
They probably
terrible.
didn't have a ton of stuff.
That's true. I think they were in an apartment first and then bought a house.
Yeah,
something
there you
like
go.
that. But like moving sex
Yeah.
and then moving with a
Have
newborn.
a kid. That's
Dude,
crazy.
with a kid.
Because your wife's probably not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like 4 weeks.
Dude, that's true.
You gotta hire some people.
2 men in a truck.
I see this quote on Facebook once in a while. It's like after you're 30 years old, nobody wants to slip a disc for some beer and some pizzas.
That's
helping
really
you move.
funny.
Just hire some movers.
Dude, that's so
Oh
facts.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's probably true.
That's really funny.
I'll still help you move. If you're moving,
Well, thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, he's 20.
Could you help me move this past weekend with my parents? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, shall we move into fan cues? Is that what's next?
Yeah, fan questions.
Okay. Do you want me to just start since I'll...
Yeah.
Sure,
So-
go ahead.
Okay. We got a question from Clavin Music Official on Instagram.
Okay.
He says, or he asks, what are 3 of your least favorite either dates or range of dates in the calendar year?
3?
Yeah. Pick either 3 dates or 3 like ranges of dates in the
Okay.
calendar year where you just like, this is not it. I have 2
Okay.
that I've thought about.
Go for it.
So my first one is like July 20th, 24th through like the 31st, that week, last week of July. Because, everything's kind of done. And you're just kind of like, oh, 4th of July is over. You're kind of off the high of, not off the high of summer, but you're like, summer's winding down. And so then you're like, there's no football right now. I mean, there's training camp. There's baseball's going, but who cares?
It's also so hot outside normally.
See, I like that. That's
Okay.
fun. But it's like there's nothing to look forward to in the immediate future except for like school starting, and then it's like who looks forward to that? So it's just kind of like it's the dog days of summer. It's just kind of bleak, It's like
I hear you.
I second that.
it's like the 10:20 a.m. of a Saturday morning. You're like, oh, I don't want to be productive, but also it's like getting to be that time when I should be productive.
Or eating cereal.
Or eating cereal. I think my next date range is universally felt in America, and it's like the week after the Super Bowl, pretty much.
That was my first thought. Was the week after the Super Bowl.
There's
We have the Pro Bowl. Oh, wait, or is that before
That's
this?
before the Super
Oh,
Bowl now.
darn.
well.
Never mind.
Wait a minute, you still have NBA though,
Yeah, I guess for me would be after.
or is it after March Madness? Either way, there's like a gap when there's like nothing. Going on,
Yeah.
and that's really depressing. It's like, what am I living for? Except MLK Day at this point.
Right.
I think because that's what I was gonna say as one of mine is I really really love sports.
Yeah.
And like the most exciting times for sports is like the Super Bowl and then going into the NBA and NHL finals. Like that is in a pretty close range. And then right after that it just drops off.
Yeah.
And then there's like a time where it's like, oh, what exciting, like it's so fun to look forward to playing fantasy football with the boys and like watching football with you guys and like that times.
It sounds like both your emotional wellness is caught up in sports.
Amen, brother.
My first one wasn't about sports. And then my final range or date is like, I'm going to say January 13th or 14th.
I love that day.
No, because, you're back from New Year's Day and all that stuff, but you're not really like in a groove. MLK Day is a few days away. So it's like, well, what else is there in January?
Interesting.
I feel like I love January.
I love January.
Yeah, but like January
It
13th
feels
to
so
14th,
fresh.
It's just like, what are you doing?
I remember this January 14th. That was like the first day back from. This person keeps driving and back and forth.
I know. I've seen
This January 14th was like the first non-snowed in day because the first 2 weeks were like super snowed in.
Dude, yeah.
And so this January 14th, it was like, okay, now we can start life. So
I'm just saying, mid-January,
I think overall I'm pretty happy.
or maybe there's a specific date on the calendar you guys are like, I don't like that day.
I just don't like when it's like in the mid 90 degrees weather because our AC doesn't keep up and you can't really do much outside.
Yeah.
I would say, and I know this is going to be controversial in this room, but when it's like so snowy that I don't want to drive, but both of you want to drive,
Oh, yeah.
that's an annoying place to be.
Yeah.
And where I live, they suck at snow
Dude,
removal.
I now have a
You're right.
car with 4-wheel drive, too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to be
I don't know.
cruising.
I hate driving in the snow and the ice. That's like one of my least favorite things of all time. And I know both of you love it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's exciting.
So then just that tension of I want to hang, but I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's not a date range, but that's my date range.
Okay.
And the sports one.
That's fair.
Yeah. My fan question.
You didn't answer.
Yeah, I did.
You
Just
said
say
when it's
one.
hot.
Well, the dog, like, I would agree the last couple weeks of July. I think February because, like the first half of February not because of the Super Bowl, but because January I'm so like ready to like attack the new year, new goals, and then and January flies by, and then it's like, okay, now the adrenaline is worn off, and now it's like February. I'm like, now you're like starting to grind, and it's like, okay, So it's, which I really like, but it's like it's harder, much harder. And then you're in the swing of things, you know, in late February, March, April, May, stuff like that. But
by that time, it's already December.
I know. And then it's Christmas time. Then you're having your fourth or fifth baby.
Birthday.
My question, it comes from Molly Bug Grepper. What should I do if I want to make my own podcast, but I'm frightened of what people might say?
Just do it.
That's what we're doing.
I think some people have a natural tendency to really care about what people say and think, and some people do not. And I'm one of those people who I just don't care at all what people say.
There was a quote from way back in the day as a child, which is, if you live for people's acceptance, you'll die from their rejection. And I think that really helped me break out of like creative fear and stuff like that.
Jesus said that.
I don't think so. In second opinions. So that would be my encouragement, is just to, I know it's easier to say, oh, don't care what people think, but just don't. Yeah. Now we like text each other hate comments, because if you're not getting hate comments, you're doing something wrong.
We text screenshots.
Dude, you're horrible.
Dude, your song is horrible.
So we text screenshots, and then you just try and come up with like really creative responses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think getting into a place where whatever you create, as long as you are happy with what you're doing and you trust in yourself and your own creative, thought process, like, they're not you. They can have their own creative process, or probably, I think that most people who leave hate comments are just jealous that they're not doing what you're doing, or that they don't have something that they're trying to do. Because nobody who is like an actual creative or is following something that they enjoy leaves hate comments. It's always the people who are just sitting in their room, like not doing anything. Yeah. So it is vulnerable to start a podcast or start a band or painting, whatever creative process it is. But it's like,
I also I think about this podcast, and I'm like, I would give so much to watch or listen to something that my dad did when he was my age. And I would love to see that. And I'm already looking forward to when I'm 60 or 70, going back and going like, oh, that's what I was thinking when I was 27 right now. Almost 28.
That's cool.
And
I like that.
You'll just need to subscribe to our Patreon to watch these again.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, they're locked forever.
I'll have my son pay for it. So when he's born, I could imagine, hopefully when he's my age, he wants to watch this and be like, what the heck were they like? And what were Uncle Ben and Uncle James? He's leaving hate comments. Bro, you guys are trash.
Stupid. But I think the two things I think of is everybody's poop stinks. We're all the same. And then
some of us more than others.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the cat in the studio.
Ooh. And then
James, but
I know.
And then the other one is just everybody's gonna die.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
Everyone's gonna die.
There's also the quote, which I know I've talked about before, but I don't take criticism from people I wouldn't take advice from. And that also offers a lot of freedom. Just kind of going off of what Ben was saying. So
what if we got a hate comment from like
John Bellion,
Joe Rogan? He's like, your podcast
John
sucks,
Bellion.
dude. He's like, dang it.
I wouldn't care, because I don't like...
One, he would never do that.
He wouldn't, but I wouldn't care. Like, what is
He'd be like, hey, Jamie, leave them a hate comment.
Yeah.
And I think all publicity is good publicity in a way, or whatever the term is. But
so you should start your podcast and send it to us, and we'll take a listen.
Yeah.
Because
I do have another thing.
Go ahead.
Which is, I think that it's easy to start something and immediately release it, and then, I'll use music as an example. If you release a song and in the back of your head you're like, this is going to get 1,000 streams in the first day, and then it doesn't, it's easy to like give up and not do a second. So my advice for if you're starting a podcast is do like 4 or 5 before you release any, or commit to yourself. Like, this is how many I'm going to do, whether or not I have quote unquote success. Just so that you don't give up and do it for yourself instead of other people.
Yeah.
But which is all ties in. But
I think Mr. Beast dropped 100 videos before he got any kind of traction.
I think so.
Something like that.
It's something like that.
It takes time.
Takes time.
So don't get discouraged, and you should start it.
Do it. Just do it. Nike.
That's a good slogan. Write that down.
Trademark that.
I will.
So my fan question comes from Z.Muezy X. I don't know, something like that. And she asks, how do you know if you're in the right or wrong place in life?
Who knows?
Who the heck knows?
I think growing up my whole life, I imagined myself at my age now and in the future. And I was like, oh, I'm sure in my mid-20s, I'll have a sense of what my purpose is. And I think the older I get, I realize that stuff doesn't just magically change, if that makes sense. Like when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this is going to blow up and this is going to happen and this is going to happen and this is going to happen.
Well, we are going to win the Mr. Beast giveaway.
Well, yeah, we are going to win the Moneyline Mr. Beast giveaway for sure. But now the older I get, the more I realize that like life is really good. And if it never got any better than it is right now, I'm incredibly happy.
Yeah.
As far as like right or wrong place. And I'm like, my friend group is the best friend group of anybody in the whole entire world. And I'm so grateful. My family and everything.
Yeah, I feel like I would want to think about like what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
Because like if you feel like you're in the wrong place, I feel like you'd want to ask, oh, how do I feel wrong?
For sure.
Like where do I think I should be? And then if I think I should be there, I would just do what I would need to do to get there.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think
I
you
don't
have to
know.
define right and wrong.
Right.
Start a goals group.
Oh, yeah, start a goals group.
Dude, for sure.
I think so much of it too is just your perspective.
Yeah.
Because I know people who are in the same situation as each other, and one has such a negative, like glass half empty aspect of life. And I'm like, dude, like nobody's life is perfect, but like you gotta keep your head up and like just because, you know, you may not have hit all your goals and dreams and everything, like life can still be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not to speak in quotes because I just keep throwing quotes out there this pod, but another one that I love is life is 90% what happens to you and 10% how you respond. And I feel like that's true because you can get thrown around, and then based on your perspective, you can either have like a grateful attitude towards it where you're like, I'm growing and changing and this is all part of the process, or you can be like, this sucks and life is horrible.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
So I don't know. Life is a journey.
Dude.
It is a journey.
It's not a destination.
Yeah, we can choose to be. So like with my like health issues I've been dealing with, like throughout that, I'm still mentally joyful. I'm not like, yay, I'm having this pain or whatever, but it's like mentally I'm like joyful. I'm like, wow, everything else, like everything, like I get to be alive and I get to, you know, have all these great friends and things like that. And like, it's like amazing. So it's, but I could also be like, wow, I'm in pain. Life's horrible. And,
I just channeled all my frustration into watching Breaking Bad.
That's fair. That's fair. Those are good questions.
Yeah, I liked them.
Those are good questions today. Those are all deep, except yours.
I know. I was gonna say one from that to what's your least favorite thing?
Deep existential dread.
Yeah.
Moving on into our next segment of Tour Talk.
Ooh.
Who wants to start?
Tour Talk.
Tour Talk.
Tour Talk. Same note.
That was my note.
Yeah, it was his note.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Tour Talk.
Tour Talk.
Thanks.
Tour talk with the boys.
Thanks. You got a tour talk?
I think Ben should start.
Okay, so this one is actually...
Yes, Ben. Please go first.
Thanks, James. So this tour talk goes back to our former band days, Undivided. And we were so excited back, I think it was 2014 or 2015. So over 10 years ago now.
And for those of you who don't know, our first band in middle school, early high school?
High school, yeah.
We were pretty young. Was called Undivided.
Yep.
Terrible
And
band name.
we got asked to play a festival in Indianapolis, and they told us there would be 10,000 people there. And so we were so pumped, and we drove 2 hours. I don't think it paid anything, maybe $50. And we drove 2 hours, and we showed up, and the stage was just a wooden slab on grass, and there were, like, our family members were there. Outside of that, there were maybe 5 people.
I totally forgot about that.
Were there a lot of people at the festival?
Maybe, probably, but for our
Wasn't it like
Wow.
low key in like a construction zone?
probably. I think it was, but it was like, yeah. So our stage, it was literally just plywood on the ground, and the only thing I remember was I had a microphone, and there was a bee that was just like would not leave this dang microphone, and so I'm like, and I was not the lead singer back then. I think you were, and but this dang frickin' bee
That's crazy.
would not leave this, and I kept trying to like shoo it away, but it just kept coming right back, and it was
so
so
funny.
annoying. A bee on the microphone is a weird thing,
Dude, that is.
and I think that's all I remember because that was so long ago. But it was
That is something. When you first start a band, every opportunity is pitched to you like it's going to change the rest of your life.
Yes.
And it's like
10,000
you learn that
people.
it's just a slow grind.
Yeah,
It's funny.
that every opportunity is just a little. You grow a little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit more exposure, hopefully.
James?
Mine is not anything crazy, but I was thinking back to the first tour that I went on with Telehope. It was 2019.
Was that with Patternist?
Yeah, it was with Patternist.
Goodbye,
Patternist.
And our final show was in Dallas, I think. It was it was Nashville. But Dallas was
Oh,
close.
yeah.
There were 6 total bands on the bill.
Oh gosh.
And it was a very long night. And I think I shared my kit with 3 of those bands, or maybe 4. I forget. But it was just one of those nights where it was just like we didn't even stay for the first 3. Like we went and got tacos or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like that is way too. I am an advocate of only having 2 on any given bill, just because it's like 2 openers.
Or 3. Oh, 2 openers. 3 bands total.
No, I was gonna say 2 openers is kind of
Okay.
like unless you have a really
I
local
really
one
like-
and then a really good one, like a really
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a big fan of like have like one guy on like acoustic guitar or
There you
something.
go, Noah Gillis
Yeah.
style.
And then a band. And then the
Yes.
main act.
Sure. That I feel like the solo guy should only get like 15 or 20.
Yeah.
100%. He gets 4 songs.
Yeah, 4 or 5 songs, and then the band gets maybe 25. 30
Yeah.
minutes is long for an opening set. I'm not gonna
It is.
lie.
It is.
But it was. But oh my gosh, 6 bands on one bill is way too many. That's literally 2 shows.
Yep.
And I think the show started at 6, and we probably went on at like maybe 10:30 or 11. It was just.
I remember the sound guy. It was like one of his first shows too.
Was it
And-
really?
Yeah, and we had our rack, and we
He
have
didn't know how it worked.
No, he didn't. And so we have this long cable that has 16 cables coming out of it that plugs into their mixing board. And so he was like, okay, I'll just get some of my XLRs, my cables. I'll plug it into the mixing board, and then I'll plug that cable into your long cable. And I was like, well, no, we'll just take this cable, and because it's so long, we'll just take it to your mixing board, plug it directly. And he's like, no, I got it. And then spent like 20 minutes just taking his 16 cables,
And plugging them
plugging them into
individually.
each one. I'm like, like now I would just be like, no. And I would just physically do it. I
Yeah.
would say, no, we're not doing this. But then I was just
Holy
like,
cow.
whatever you want. And then like after he did that, he's like, okay, now I understand what I should do. I'm
could have
like,
happened.
okay.
That was
Yeah.
Great.
Because our setup's pretty simple
Yeah,
for like a
yeah.
sound guy.
yeah.
It was funny.
I think it's as simple as it. Well, I guess we could give them left and right, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much as
Right,
simple as
so,
it can
but
be.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
funny.
Dallas was not the most fun show. That one was not the most fun show. We've had great experiences there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we played with what's his name? The rapper kid.
Dude, Danny Goo.
Danny Goo.
Danny Goo.
Danny Goo.
I wonder how he's doing.
He's
Probably
good.
doing good.
I forgot
Like
about
you.
Danny Goo.
He's a cool guy.
That's the one guy Mark bought a shirt of.
yeah.
Yeah.
He really liked Danny Goo.
Well, I think it's because it was like a Calvin and Hobbes thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
But it was like Danny Goo.
Dude, we should check him out after this pod.
I'll text
I
Mark.
should.
Just Danny Goo.
I think we still follow him. He's like totally changed his look, his vibe, and everything.
Has he?
I don't remember at all. I remember he was like a Post Malone Stony era
Yeah.
Yeah.
of that.
Right.
Yep.
But
But that's yeah.
Dude, I'll have to check it out.
That's what I got.
That's a good one.
For my tour talk, I'll give fair warning. If anybody doesn't like injuries, just skip this part of the pod. But the past tour, to preface this, I've had a couple toe injuries in my life. When I was a child, I had both my feet on one half of an elliptical, and I was like riding the elliptical around like a ride. And then my nail caught on the edge of it, and it ripped my toenail off.
Nice.
As like a 5-year-old child, and that was like excruciatingly painful.
Yeah.
So then my nail grew back, and then I was chasing my older sister around one time in the house, and then she slammed a door, and the same nail got caught underneath the door and ripped off, which was incredibly painful. Which leads me to our most recent tour, which is we were about halfway through our tour, and my toe just started like being excruciatingly painful, which was abnormal. I also broke that toe in the past, so it's like it's gone through the ringer. And so,
You should just cut it off.
dude, for real. So we had like a week back in Cincinnati in the middle of our tour, and I was like, dude, my toe has to be like broken or something. Like it was swollen. It was so painful. Turns out this is nasty and disgusting, but I had like an ingrown toenail, but it was growing just completely the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And so I had like a couple days at home, and so I went to the podiatrist, and he like numbed my toe and cut off my nail, which is really gross, and then like fixed it. Oh, it was disgusting. It was a horrible thing.
That is nasty.
So it was completely numb. And then I'm with the boys, and we're driving to Jacksonville, I think, Florida.
Yeah, I think so.
And like as I'm in the car, all the numbing starts to go away. And I just remember just like,
You just kept talking about
and I would not shut up about it because it was
'cause it hurt a lot.
excruciatingly painful.
Yeah.
And as the numbing went off, it was just horrible, and I couldn't walk and stuff like that. And so then it was wrapped up in a bunch of stuff. And so for 3 or 4 shows on tour, I was like trying to only hop on like one foot while we were playing. And then
Oh, yeah.
I would just like start crying during the show because it was so painful. So like we're playing like I Think I Really Love Her, and I'm just like wiping tears out of my eyes. It was so funny. And
Dude.
now it's completely grown back, totally healthy. But we were staying at our friend's house in Florida, and I had to like clean it and soak it for the first time. And I was so mad. I remember I was really mad at everybody because like Michael and you guys and Steven, our friend we were staying at, and everybody was like piling in the bathroom trying to see my toe. They're like, show us your toe. Show us your toe. And so yeah, it was.
Sorry about that.
That's totally fine. It's funny now, but I don't know. I was trying to think of like
Peer pressure.
tour stories, and I remember that was like some of the worst. Oh, so then all of you guys went to the beach, I think. or you were going
Yeah.
to, and I was like,
Michael,
I
Ian, and I
can't go to
did.
the beach because I'm not allowed to get sand in my toe.
Yep.
You can go into any hot tubs or anything.
Dude,
Yeah, you
everybody
can
was
go
in
in the
hot
hot
tubs.
tub.
I'm just inside, just like, just left out.
You can even go in Wyoming.
Oh yeah,
That's so
but
sad.
it was
sad.
made me really grateful for 10 working toes. So that's a gross story, and I apologize, but it's just real life. And now my toe is totally, totally fine.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's my tour story. Is pain,
Heck yeah.
That's good.
but
Big toe.
I'd forgotten about it, and then I was scrolling through like my photos, trying to think of some tour talks, and then I just saw this big bloody toe. I was like, oh. So,
Alberto.
anyways,
Cristo.
Hopefully
Toes.
everyone's toes stay healthy this tour in August.
yes,
I just cut my toenails.
that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I've
need
got
to
healthy
cut mine.
dogs.
Good.
1, 2,
Barking.
3, 4, 5. I got 5 toes.
That's great.
Yep. All my toes.
So,
All right.
Another car.
I think we're going
Okay.
to Demo Derby.
welcome to Demo Derby,
Welcome, and I'm gonna
where we wreck our confidence.
wreck our confidence. I'm gonna screen record this time my my computer,
Liberty
How
laptop.
happened?
just the Logic session. So if anyone wants to watch, I feel like that's more interesting. So I'm gonna. Okay, there we go. Recording. Okay, so today's song is none other than "Give Me Love." I don't even know if that's the right key, but there it is. So this song, I wrote the demo, or I created the instrumentation for the demo. It was like a Monday, and it was like at 10 a.m. I created this instrumentation, and so I'll just play. It's basically really close to the final product, not the
really
original.
close to the
It's really close to the
original.
original. Oh shoot!
What is happening?
Spoiler: we change the key later.
As always.
So that's basically it, you know.
Yeah.
I really was into at that time I was listening to Haunted by the band Camino a lot.
Such a good song.
So that's what I was trying to emulate. I just loved that kind of pulsating driving guitar feeling.
Yeah.
And so I created that like on a Monday at 10 a.m. and then I texted it to Michael Williams and I said, "Hey man, come up with a chorus idea for me." And so I went to the gym, and then I also sent it to my friend Jordan, and I was like, "Hey man, come up with the verse for me." And so this was probably the most collaborative one
Work smarter,
we've done.
not harder.
Right. And
And-
so this is what Michael sent me like an hour later.
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother.
Something like that could be cool. I just off the top of my head.
So
That's
Top
awesome.
of my head.
that's what he sent me, and I was like, "Dang, I love that." So then I'm gonna switch this around. So then I got a voice memo from Jordan back.
Who is in Vitruvian Soul.
Yes, shout out Vitruvian Soul.
Shout.
Let's see. So this is the verse he sent me.
Why do you act so surprised when I'm calling? When I hear from your friends that be falling. Check the likes on your stories, it's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Tell your love I don't need them to see you with me. Cut them out, you're deceiving who you wanna be. Stick around till you give me a reason to leave. I ain't leaving unless you'll be leaving with me.
So that might sound familiar because we kept
crushed
a lot of it.
a lot of that, most of that, because I'm just like, dang, in 2 hours.
Dude, it suits
Like,
the song.
Yeah.
Got Michael's chorus. So then we changed some lyrics and stuff around. So then he also sent me this like other pre-idea, which I also love.
In conversations I get quiet when you're not around. I'm finding out I don't like anyone else around. I'm fumbling words and sweating bullets. I got something I'd like to say if you'd like to stay.
So that ended up being the bridge.
Yeah.
But this was one, I think, I don't know, we were in a, like a, not a rut, whatever is like a good rut.
Groove.
The groove. Yeah,
A good rut.
Yes, a
Good
good
rut.
rut.
Good ruts. We were in a groove of, or at least I was in a groove of riding with Michael. This was in 2023, January of 2023,
Yeah,
I think. And we were in kind of a groove of riding with him and then also me with Jordan. And we were kind of just, we were always sending each other ideas. And so it was really cool because I'm like, wow, I feel like they nailed.
Dude, both
just
of
the
them
vibe.
crushed.
So then I recorded just a quick demo of, this might be the verse. Nope, this was my attempt because I was like, I'll try, and it didn't work as well. So I was like, I think that's what I did before I sent it to them, but I was like, I gotta go to the gym. Send me something. So then I tracked later that day, I believe, recorded just a quick demo of what they had sent me. Maybe just the chorus. Yeah, so that obviously that second half of that chorus is different than the final. But then I think we all, I guess a year later, we all got together.
A year later?
Yeah, because last year, I just kept it at that for probably a year. And
Wow.
Didn't do anything with it
It's
because I
crazy.
kept getting stuck with the chorus. And so then a year later, last year, which is now a year past from now,
Yes.
we got together and we wrote the second half of that chorus. But this next one, I believe, is the initial demo of the verse.
Why do you act so surprised when I'm calling? When just 2 months ago you were all in. Now I hear from your friends that you're falling in love with somebody that isn't me. Tell your love I don't need them to see you with me. Cut them out, you're deceiving who you wanna be. Stick around till you give me a reason to leave. I ain't leaving unless you'll be leaving with me.
And I was like, great, I think that works.
Yeah.
And then when we came back to it a year later, I was like, this is way too high. So I think I keyed it down 1 or 2 half steps. Maybe a whole step. Who knows? I forget. So then the final we got together, we finished second verse, second half of the chorus. So now I have all the stems of the actual session, cleaned it up, got it mixed by John Class. And what is the most interesting part of the song? Well, the chorus. So excuse me.
Is it the chorus?
Could be. So I took I kept some of those pulsating synths. Not that one. Yep. Did I say we raised the key? I meant we lowered the key.
No, you said lower.
Okay. So then took that pulsating synth and then I basically did the same thing but with guitars like I did on, I think, Gonna Be Alright. So this is the rhythm guitar. Nope, that's not. That is rhythm. But what I meant to say was this. I just love the pulsatingness of this song.
Dude, yeah.
So with that, we got the bass. Got the huge drums. There was a lot of background vocals in this.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, we did like choir takes and stuff.
Did we? For this one?
I thought.
We'll find out.
I ain't leaving unless you'll be leaving with me. Jumping my lungs, screaming every day. You know I can't get enough of us. Give me love,
Yeah, I thought
give
that.
me love, and it's burning my lips.
So let me mute the.
Yeah, I thought we did gang vocals.
Give me love,
Let me.
for us. Give me love, give me love.
I don't think we did.
Dang.
I think this was just
Just straight up.
straight up. Yeah, so this song is pretty straightforward. The only things you might not hear super audibly are there's a string section. There is? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I just learned this today.
Yeah. It's just kind of for texture. So, and then that's in the chorus, and then in the chorus there's also piano in the chorus.
Some class.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
And that just kind of adds that like super high end like attack.
Yeah.
That so bring back in that strings and synths. Bring in the rhythm.
Yeah.
Bring the bass, percussion. So this is also one that the bass is like soloed. You're like, ooh, it's kind of gnarly, not in a good way. But then in context, it sounds great. But
Yeah.
it's kind of gritty.
Yeah.
But you bring in the drums. This might be one of our most like minimalist songs on the
I
album.
love this song. This is like one of my favorite songs we've ever made.
And didn't
Me
we make the
too.
music video in Utah?
We did. Yeah, we shot that in the salt flats of Utah.
Dude, we've been to the salt
We didn't
flats.
really have plans to shoot it. I think we shot that music video just on Ben's iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we didn't
Shot on
really have
iPhone.
plans to shoot it. And then we got there and we were like, oh, we could just make a music video.
Yeah.
I also remember for this song, I remember you sent it to me and you were like, I feel like we should do a guitar solo. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the guitar solo in the final song is the first thing I played.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Really?
like I got it and it just kind of fell out of my hands. I don't
wrote
know. It just
itself.
like, it was literally the first thing I played when I picked up a guitar to play over that part.
Wow.
And then I think I sent it to Ben to be like, what do you think of this? And he's like, dude, it
good.
works great
perfect.
for the song. And it was like, I think because sometimes it takes forever, obviously, to write any part of a song. But that happened in like within 5 minutes. I was like, okay, cool. Here it is. Which is
Let's
fun.
listen to that on its own.
Maybe let's not. I'm just kidding. It's crazy how bad everything sounds,
Yeah.
Well, I thought
not
you
in
played more.
context.
Well, that's like the
Well, that's like
solo.
the-
Oh,
There's
and
kind
then
of
there's-
an A solo and a
then
B
there's this
solo.
part.
gotcha.
Just kind of
One-
happened.
One of the
so
things
easy.
I've loved to do with your guitars, because I think that's a lead and then two doubles.
Yeah.
I take one of the doubles and I pitch it up a whole octave and put some like distortion, like a little altar boy plugin, that kind of, and change the format a little bit. And then I've been doing that on like all your guitars, like take
Yeah.
your lead and then take that. And so you hear that an octave higher as well, just under this.
Cuts through.
Yeah, it helps it cut through a little more. So. Yeah. So good.
Nice.
It's so good. And then we got the bridge.
In conversations, I get quiet when you're not around. I'm finding out I don't like anyone else.
Oh, I love
Dude, the
the
piano's
piano.
so
sick.
I just want to play just the piano and vocals.
In conversations, I get quiet when you're not around. I'm finding out I don't like anyone else around. I'm fumbling words, I'm sweating bullets. I got something I like to say. If you'd like to stay, top of my lungs, screaming every day. You know I can't get enough of us.
Yes.
It's just like a ballad you want to sleep to, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sweating bullets. I got something I like
It's
to
such a vibe.
say. If you'd
Dude, we
like
should release a.
Dude,
Piano
a strip
version.
version. That'd be sick.
Never mind.
Trying to think. Only other things I love to show the ad libs kind of in the end, because you'll never unhear them when you hear them. So this is the end chorus with the lead vocal and the ad libs.
top of my lungs, screaming every day.
Actually, I'm just gonna have the lead and ad libs.
Top of my lungs, screaming every day. You know I can't get enough of us. Give me love, give me love, give me love, give me love. And it's burning my lips when I'm kissing your face, 'cause I can't help but wonder who's taking my place. Give me love, 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 give me love.
And that was, I really like that. The give me love, give me love. Let me play that just with those and the instrumentation. I don't know, just all the things. Now
sick.
let me play that just in the context as well. Just so many things that
It's awesome.
You would never know. And I think that's basically it. Most of the sounds stay the same. Yeah, I think that's it for Demo Derby.
Demo Derby.
It remains a fun one to play live.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
I
is
love
fun.
playing that one.
It is fun to live.
It's awesome. Well, should we end on a high note? Well,
Hitting my mic.
for this week, another quote from me. Imagine that. It's a quote day.
I feel like you need. You know how some people wear like bunny ears? You should have like just
Quotation
like, quotes. You should wear quotes.
Dude,
That's all
today
you
was
do.
a day of quotes from me, and I have yet another. This is another quote that I would say it tremendously altered my life as like a 14-year-old boy. And the quote is, you guys have heard me say this a million times probably, but it's the bad days that make you fully appreciate the good ones. And I think shifting your perspective and seeing like hard things and hardships as a blessing in disguise dramatically changes how you live each day and how you live your life. So yeah, it's the bad days that make you fully appreciate the good ones. And if every day was good, every day would be like meh. But
Yeah.
the ups and downs.
I think even more than that, it's like the bad days make you appreciate the good ones.
Yeah.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
I haven't
'Cause I had a
considered
lot
that.
of bad days in July, but now I'm feeling
Now you have
good.
100 good stories
Yeah.
and 100 good stories to make you interesting at parties.
But yeah. I normally don't have bad days like I had in July, but now I'm like, oh, I'm back. And I really like
Dude.
life.
I feel that. I feel like yesterday
Yeah.
was like a really good day for me. It's a good day for me.
Yeah.
No, it was like I was like, whoa, this has been the best day I've had in like a long time.
It's awesome.
Like a month at least.
Dude, pain does that.
It does. It's like, wow, I'm thankful.
But yeah. I feel that.
It's a good reminder.
That the bad days.
Make you fully appreciate
Make
the
you
good,
appreciate the good.
perhaps.
Yes.
That's good. Is there anything else we want to mention other than come to tour?
Dude, come to tour.
Happen to tour.
Tour starts in a couple weeks. We're going to Columbus, Chicago.
No.
Sorry,
Columbus,
Indianapolis,
Indianapolis,
Chicago, Austin, Dallas, Nashville, New York City.
Yes.
So-
Yeah, we're not playing the last one.
We're not playing in Philadelphia.
I
Darn.
feel blessed.
Dang it. Oh,
Darn.
man.
So
My
the
least
reason
favorite
was
city.
so originally Philadelphia was going to be the night before New York City.
Yeah, but then they changed it.
And so we're already driving out to New York just
Yeah.
to go to New York and come back. And then we would have to wait 5 more days and
Yeah,
then
that's
drive out. I'm like, I don't know.
That's a lot.
But the band is from New York.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's totally going to be
Oh, yeah.
great
It makes
to do that. So that's unfortunately why we're not doing Philadelphia because we didn't want
Sad.
to. It's also like $150 in tolls, something like
Crazy.
that to drive out there.
That's
crazy.
stupid.
It's so stupid. I
It's
feel like
wild.
tolls should be illegal.
Tolls are crazy.
I think either all roads should be tolled or none of them should
Yeah.
be.
I get tolls on like a mile-long bridge that needs like
Yeah.
maintenance in like Florida or something.
Totally.
But like, bruh,
like-
this is a Midwest highway.
The
People
New
are already
Jersey
paying
t-
taxes for
I'm
the
like,
road.
dude, come on, bro.
yeah, the New Jersey, I think it's the New Jersey Turnpike is
Pennsylvania Turnpike?
Pennsylvania Turnpike it's like 60 or 70. It's like 70 plus bucks
It's crazy.
to go one way.
Holy cow.
I'm pretty sure.
That's
Holy
stupid.
crap.
And
Yeah,
we
totally
even
correct.
last time we even avoided it and we
Yeah.
still got probably $80 in tolls
Yoink.
just from the side road. It's crazy.
Oh, that's a fun story. Is I have a habit of flipping off tolls.
Oh, we all did.
We all flipped off the tolls.
yeah.
But we were driving your wife's car at the time,
We were.
which I think the insurance was in
For
her
some
parents'
reason,
name.
yeah, for
or
some
something.
reason, I think her mom might have co-signed on it. And
So then
she gets all the
got
mail.
a picture of us just flipping off
Yeah,
the
you can
toll.
just see Ben.
Yeah,
That
there's a
was
picture
so
of us
funny.
going through the toll, and all of us are flipping the bird
Yep.
at the toll, and she thought we were giving it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
She's like,
like,
she's
"Oh,
like,
give
I
me a
got this
thumbs up."
picture. Why are
Of you
thumbs
guys
up?"
giving him a thumbs up. That's so funny to me. That's so
So
funny.
it's so funny. But we do it for you guys.
Yes.
Right.
So come see us on tour. It'll
Heck
be a
yeah.
blast.
And if you buy merch, it helps us afford the tolls
It's true.
to get there because we don't always get paid from the actual ticket sales.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
That is true.
But we're very thankful for you all.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll see you. And if not, we got more songs coming very soon.
Yeah.
And yep.
Thanks for hanging out.
Off the record with Telehope.
Enjoy the
Episode
next
6.
Yes, enjoy this.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
See you
See ya.
later.
Bye.